Shalom, shalom, Yahshua. Once again, Hebrew Israelites talks Oklahoma. I heard the prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, we're going to praise glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rahadash, which we pray on Hebrew tongues, speaking as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone. And shalom to your sister brothers that is true. And shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying and show themselves approved. Shalom, Yahshua. Hey, we out here. Hey, it's getting ready to be prime time. You know, E is getting ready to enact his beast system. You know, he getting a couple hiccups. You know, they were supposed to do their safety act and purge laws today. They put that on hold because they're not in place like that. They ain't set up like that. But nonetheless, they're still going to bring it out. You know, I just did a whole lesson on the CSRQ, SM, which is going to be like the name and the terminology they're going to use to enact their beast system. They're going to break everybody into, you know, certain groups and classes, and they're just looking at the best angle to pull it in. And they got to finish collapsing the global economy. Like China's economy is collapsing right now, you know, and all the world going to fall with it. And they got to get rid of the old system in order to put up the new system. The old system ain't been beat down enough. It's still in place a little bit. People still using it. People still abiding by it. So they got to hurry up, you know, put the finishing touches on that. And then they're going to bring in their beast system, which they're trying, which is it's coming in sloppy, real sloppy. So you tell it ain't going to last. But nonetheless, their beast system, what is that? That's a trap, a big elaborate trap to catch people that's in the dark, people that's in their strong religion that believe a lie, so they can put a device in their body and be linked up to the beast system. That's how they're going to give life unto the image. So I'm going to start off with this right here. This is Psalms 119 and 110. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. So the wicked goes into Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's laying a snare, a trap. The beast system, that's a big old trap, you know. But what it say, I erred not from thy precepts. So that goes to the scriptures, man. Precept, that's a commandment. It's a line in the Bible that goes to the scriptures, man. We're not earned from that. We sticking to the script. We stand where Yahushua said do, and we're going to avoid this trap that this devil's setting up, because the 2/3 going to go for it. They're set up for it. You know, they already went for the first round. They're going to go for the second round. Us, we know better. We know what Esau's doing. We know the beast system is coming. We know the devil wants to put devices in everybody's body. So we're looking to offset that devil. And how are we going to do that? By sticking to the script. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shah and looking for the miracles.
Got a quick one real quick. This is Psalms 141 and 9. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. It said, keep me from the snares. Keep us from the snares, man. King David was praying, man, the Lord, guide my feet so I won't fall in these traps. And that's what we need to do today. Because the beast system, hey, man, that's right around the corner. You see it. It's getting built up right now. The infrastructure is there. They just got to break down the old system to get it running. To lure people in like cattle. Like, this old system is going. Y'all follow around this way. Hey, but the Lord, he gonna keep us from them snares, man. He gonna keep us from the gins of the workers of iniquity, who is Esau, Edom. We got it out.
Man, perfectly put. Like cattle led to the slaughter. That's how the 2/3 gonna be. And why is that? Because they lack knowledge. You know, going to Hosea 4 and 6. You know, they don't know Yahweh Shah. And if you don't know, like say for instance, if you don't know your heritage, if you don't know who you are, your identity, and you letting the devil give you identity, he gonna lead you right into that ditch, man, to your grave. You know, he's gonna start with that device, and the people gonna take it because you know a lot of our people still think they black, which is a curse. You call yourself black, you're cursing yourself. They think they're African Americans, which is basically calling yourself after Esau. Those are European names, you know, and that's all the thing they know, and that's all they want to know. You come to them with the truth, they get mad, angry, upset because it doesn't fit what Esau told them. And let's go to Isaiah 1 and 3. Our people don't consider. They don't want to know. I've heard that from plenty of jakes tell me, but I try to tell them a little truth a little bit. They're like, I don't want to know. Because they scared, man. A lot of jakes are scared. The truth is terrifying to them. When they hear about the diabolical acts of Esau, they be like, I can't believe it. Because they've been taught that Esau is good. You know, he's pure. He's God on earth. You know, so when you tell them something contrary to that, man, Jake ready to go tell on you. And and persecute you. Because you talk about his master. Jake got Stockholm syndrome. And like people like that, they're already plugged into the matrix. Like it's a scripture I want to say, when you trust in Egypt, it should go into your hand and pierce it. I want to say this in Isaiah. That's gonna be them. Because they trust in Egypt. Because Egypt got strong chariots, the military is strong. Esau got all the resources, so they look up to Esau. And that's gonna be to their destruction. So we'll bring this up. This is Psalms 119 to 111. Thy testimonies have I taken as a heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. So that's why we're not going to fall in the categories of two-thirds, because we know we got the testimony of Yahushua, which is the scriptures, which is the whole book, in the completeness. And, we know our heritage. We know who we are. Now we got our ID back. We know our purpose, and we know what we're supposed to do. So therefore, we're going to avoid with Esau. Esau can try to tell you, man, you got to get this, you got to do this. We're going to be like, our Lord said not to do that. So we're going to abide by that. We're going to be obedient to the Lord, and that's going to help us. And like I said, that opening precept. Don't err from the precepts. And like I brought up the precept earlier, hey, Yahushua going to keep us from falling into that, that trap, that gin. We're going to sidestep this stuff.
This is the spirit that King David. We talking about King David. This is the spirit we must be in, just to not err from the precept of Yahweh to Yahushua. So this is Psalm 56 and 1. It says, "Be merciful unto me, O power, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily, oppresses me." Okay, that point right there. He fighting daily, oppresses me. All right, and it says, "My enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high." Okay, and he said there be many that fight against me. Not only are we got Esau Edom, our number one enemy, we also got the two-thirds. We're going to join into them. That's like the Ark mentioned, that they're going to tell on you. They're going to give you up. All right. In verse 3, and he said, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee." So we're going to keep our trust in Yahweh Yahushua. All right. In Yahweh, I will praise his word. In Yahweh, I will put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Every day they wrest my word. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. All right. So that's the whole point, is that we know that these devils are going to come after us. So, but we're going to always hold on to what Yahweh Yahushua said do. You got it.
I got a precept going to back it up. Beautiful, too. That's precept. It's Proverbs 13 and 14. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. So what's the law of the wise? It's these scriptures, man. The laws and commandments that Yahushua laid out to his people for a heritage. And if you stick to it and follow it, and you get that mercy from Yahushua, it's going to lead to a fountain of life, which goes into immortality. If you get beaten up in that chair and get a new body, that's going to lead to immortality. We're not going to go off again. We're not going to sin no more. Because sin leads to death. So therefore, if we don't sin anymore, we don't see death. So that's how you're going to see that immortality. And not only is that going to happen to us, but it's going to happen for our seeds as well. All Israel going to go by the laws and commandments when the new kingdom comes. And the heathen going to go by that too. Like the whole world going to be under the vibration of Yahweh Yahushua. That's why this world's going to be made a paradise once again.
That's why that daily prayer says, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." That's that daily prayer right there.
Because it will be, and in the right time. Because Esau got everything sick as a cancer. Wickedness right now dominates the world. According to Job 9 and 24. The land is given to the hand of the wicked, and he covers the face of the judges thereof. These devils, boy, they know something up. Hey, y'all notice every time the devils walk by, they looking like, oh no. As I know they've been stressed out for job. These devils know it's over with. They like, God dang, they out there again. So like I said on the precept, it said, "Depart from the snares of death." Everything Esau lay out, because like I brought out a couple highway hedges, Esau is a defiled pit. You touch Esau, it leads to death. Because everything, Esau's philosophy is all about death. He's going to tell you to eat abominable food. He's going to tell you to do abominable acts, because he's the anti. He's anti everything in the book. Because the laws and commandments is about preserving life. So if you go against that, you're about committing death. And that's Esau's whole philosophy, man. Do as thy will, spirit. It's going to lead to death. And see, we ain't under the sway of Esau no more. We looking at Esau, we calling him out. We call Esau dirt out, man. We tell you he's the devil. You know, so therefore Esau can't come to us with a Bible talking about let me tell you about Jesus. We like, man, first of all, his name wasn't Jesus. And matter of fact, get away from me, man. You the devil. Like we'll call him out. Then call out his crimes. Then he gonna get mad, like, man, we can't deal with this. That's how Esau dominated the whole world. He took our book, he put Greek philosophy spin on it, and he went to all the other little countries to civilize them and brought out, let me tell you about Jesus. Now close your eyes and pray real hard. And when they closed their eyes, he put a knife in them, you know? And he said, manifest destiny. And he said, and then he'll use scriptures to like say like you wicked, and then use scriptures to say like he good. He'll bring out, white is pure. He'll cut it up to make it for him. And he'll leave out the scriptures that's, condemning him. That's why it's good to like, and appreciate to say, blessed him that readeth, which goes into blessing him that understand. So once you read this word for yourself, you understand the scriptures, you'll be like, hold up, man, you the liar. The scriptures don't say that. Who the hell? Why don't people been talking about? Because like Pastor Portrait use the same scriptures over and over again. Usually the music is what carry their ministry. It ain't even the pastor. He need to get up there and talk and come with some testimonies. Now I stubbed my big toe, and the Lord said, and I look up and my toe was healed. Then he get a little jacket, he waving around, healing people.
Another selection, A and B selection from the choir.
Car. And then our people, they like music, so they get to jumping up around, all that. And they all hyped up on music. Then the offering plate come around. Then he get his money, he get paid. And they've been doing that for hundreds and hundreds of years. And Esau set up with the pastor to do it like that, in order to keep them in the dark. So that shows that I don't have no respect for any pastor pork chop. Because I'm like, if you was authentic, if there was any light in you, you read the word, you should hold up. This ain't going with, what you've been taught me to teach. But see, Pastor Portia don't care about that. He just care about money. And I noticed even Jake started to get fed up with that. I seen a clip, Jake back there like, forget your ties. They're in there telling Jake like, what was it? His wife gave with the account information?
Yeah, the wife.
Yeah, man, hey, that's like a mafia. They're telling him like, you only gave $20 a day. What's up with that?
Right.
Now your account say you made $1,000 this week.
Dude looking like Tracy Morgan talking about, hey man, y'all not about to extort me.
That's all it is. Cause and Jenkins is doing that because that's what Esau do, extort everybody. Through his lies. That started up by the Roman Catholic Church. That's the false prophet. The Roman Catholic Church, man. One of the popes died. That's good. I rejoice though for that. Dang devil. He looked like a devil too. Wasn't that Pope Benedict?
Yeah.
I think that was his name. Benedict something. But he looked like a devil, man. You look at him, he like we talking about earlier, he like a Sith Lord. He like some of Star Wars. I got to put a hood on him. Hey, there it go, man. I say, he saw the devil. Come, you look just like him. I wouldn't say Darth Vader. What was that dude's name? Sidious. The dude that taught Darth Vader. The dude that always wear the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Them dudes, like, the Sith Lord. They call them Sith Lord.
Yeah, the one to be always trying to find somebody just to lead people into darkness.
God, to the dark side.
Yeah.
They say when you following Esau's vibration, you on the dark side, man. And it's gonna lead to your destruction. Straight up. Because Esau gonna like, man, I got it, man. He gonna promise you. They say they might do miracles. They say I can make you run faster, I can make you see again, I can make you walk again. It's all about a little device. Just put it in your body. Good movie to watch. Go watch Upgrade. They call the device STEM. They put that in your body, and and Jake gonna want to be supered up, man. That's how they're gonna use their super soldiers. Using that device. You see that in that show Black Mirror, Men on Fire. So, get back on topic, man. This beast system is coming into play. They just have not collapsed the economy yet. The dollar's still up, but you can see it's all going by the wayside, man. World War III cooking up. That's to throw off the dollar and to crash the whole global economy. I'm looking at Moab like you was on the verge of having the number one economy in the world. You was on the verge of having that. And then all of a sudden you just pulled off that 19 stuff and did a lockdown and killed your own economy. And I'm just like, why would Moab do that? So let me know. Moab, they still under the sway of Esau. They still listen to Esau. Because that was dumb. So they let you know Esau, like we was talking about earlier, all wars are banker wars. The bankers, the elites, they still running the show. They pulling the strings. I seen Putin apologize to those ish people. I'm like, what the heck? I thought dude was doing his own thing, being a dictator, a tyrant, and he answered. He issued an apology to them. So as he under their sway. He do what they say do. So everybody is being puppeteered by the elite bankers, and elite bankers are being puppeteered by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because all they're doing is fulfilling prophecy. Even they try not to, they fulfill prophecy. And what we let you know is the last prophecy, the crown prophecy, is about to be, a reality soon, which is the beast system. Like I was saying earlier, the whole infrastructure is in place. Now they got to do make a phone call, and there it go. The only thing is, like Akbayam said earlier, they're not on one accord. They're fighting with each other. So it's not going up the way it's supposed to go up. They're all bickering like, nah, I said do it like this. Then the other elite bankers say, nah, I said do it like this. And the others say, hey, man, knock them off real quick. We're going to get them knocked off. We're going to take over the 13%. And I want robot soldiers over here. Nah, man, I got a company and I got robot soldiers, and I'm gonna use super soldiers, and I'm gonna use from the north. Now I said from the south, and they can't. They bickering, man. Like a family, like when a man got a lot of money, he died, don't leave a will, and the family all fight. That's my house. Nah, that's my car. Nah, that's my couch. That's what Esau doing right now. They all struggling over. They're not on one accord.
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shah said it best, man. He said, "A kingdom divided against itself shall not stand," and he also said, "A house divided against itself shall not stand."
That's how they're gonna work. And then he said, "I come not for peace, but division." Yep. So I see the division is even on the Edomites. Back then, 50 years, 60 years ago, Esau was on one accord. Good. They like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, yep, that's how we're gonna do it. Now they all like, nah, I don't know about that. Nah, you can't do that. I got money invested in that. Man, forget your money. We gotta hurry up. These Israelites out there prophesying. We gotta hurry up and do it. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't got no weapons. Hey man, they talking the truth, man. So they probably knocking each other off. They fighting right now. They can't get it together. That's why I say it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up real sloppy. It's gonna come up. It's gonna have holes in it. So you can see the salvation, deliverance of us. In the system. There's gonna be salvation for us to make it, because these devils can't get their stuff together. And that's good. That's how it shows me the power that these devils can't, stay on one accord no more. They used to be together. They used to have bomb unity. And that's what Yahweh doing that, so they'll get in power. Now he's done with Esau. So now Esau acting like Jake. We just had what was that? I woke up to an Edomite / 3 police officers with a machete, and he got to go to jail. That's how I knew it wasn't no Jake. Jake can't have his cell phone. He get laid out. Esau is able to slice up 3 police officers. Did you say one got a cracked skull?
Yeah, one of them got a cracked skull. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like, dang, he go to jail?
Yeah, that's it. That's all he went. He went to jail with a bullet hole in his shoulder. That's about it.
Yeah, so they don't care about them saying ain't no purge laws. Esau like, I want the purge. I don't care. That goes in the second address, 15 and 15 chapter, man. I want to say, I might go get that. Because it said the power stand in their own hands. So Esau like, and look, you tell it's going to be Jacob's trouble. So if he's slinging a machete at police officers, it ain't nothing to swing it at Jake. It ain't nothing to go at Jake, So, that second address, 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and evading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions still stand in their power. So Esau in a minute, he ain't going to give a damn what the laws got to say, what the governor got to say, what the president got to say. He going to do what he want to do, how he figure. He like, man, Jake is spreading the seed too much out here. Y'all not doing nothing about it, so I'm going to do something about it. So I'm going to go get my weapons, and I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to shed Jake's blood in order to get the numbers down. Because we're about to be replaced. What they call it, replacement theory. Like Esau know his kingdom is crumbling. And he feels like the elites ain't doing nothing about it. So he's going to feel like he got to do something about it. Power's in his hands. And it's going to be sedition because of that. We just seen, like what, man, this stuff about to get bad. So they did a little pump fake, but they still going to put their safety act in place with the purge law. They still going to do it. They just did a little pump fake because really the elites are scared. They're like, man, when I jump on these Israelites, certain ones that they know gonna get the abilities, man. And they scared, man. They probably like me and Ox talking yesterday, they stalling. Because Esau's still in rulership. They still eating good. They still in their little penthouses and lake houses and compounds and castles. So they like, don't do it yet. Hold up. I still got 3 children I ordered from overseas. I'm about to mess them up real quick. So y'all wait. Let me still do my parties. Let me still make a little mirth and then bring it in. You know? So Esau really, because they know like we know, once they crash the system and put the B system in, they on the clock. Like the little hourglass, you turn it over, as soon as they put that B system up, boom. He on the clock, man, to his destruction. And Esau like he know that he don't want to do that. So he telling them, wait. He telling his subordinates, wait, man, don't do it yet. They like, but you said yesterday, put it in place. Well, I'm saying wait today. Shit. I'm scared. You know? So hey,
I got something to back you up right there when you said
uh,
Esau's destruction. He wait for his destruction because he knows it's going to come. And this is Psalms 11 and 16. Psalms 11 and 6. It says, "Upon the wicked he will rain snares, fire, brimstone, burning winds will be the portion of their cup." And that's the portion of Esau Edom's cup. That's why he's stalling. That's why he know if he did that thing, that hourglass is going to turn over, and that's the conclusion of it, man. Brimstone, raining of fire, or winds of fire. Hey, Esau's through once you do that thing. And then it say, the scriptures say, he's gonna rain on him when he's eating, when he think his belly is getting full. So when it's gonna look like he's winning, but right when he's about to eat that last little bit off his plate, hey, it's over with for him.
God, yeah, that's Job chapter 20. I want to say Job 20 and 23. I want to say that shit, man. And that's confident right there. That's confident. You know that. That's confident, man. Esau is going to lose. And he knows it. They at least know that. They got the Bible, the Paleo Hebrew, in their Vatican libraries. These devils know the truth. Because you got to know the truth to tell a lie. So that's why they're like, man, hold up. I'm still trying to eat. You know, you put the plan into place, man. Hey, the nuke's going to go off. Man, there's some arrows and second entries. You know, the ICBM's going to get hot and ready. Because it's going to be, like, once he goes that purge law, it's going to be so much unrest. It's like, as we said earlier, it's like trying to build a shed and you got to fight somebody at the same time. Grab some nails and a hammer. You got to go over here and fight, and then you got to go back to build. Man, your shed going to be sloppy. You know, because you ain't got the luxury and the time to take your time, get measurements out. You trying to build something amidst chaos. And that mother, you gonna touch that mother, gonna fall over. You know, and that's what Esau trying to do. He's trying to build his most elaborate lie, his most elaborate system in the midst of chaos, which is retarded, to show you that they are children of fools, man. Straight up.
Yeah, I got that Job 20, what you say, Job? I got that precept that y'all quoted.
Yeah, you go ahead and bring it up.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain upon him while he is eating.
That's exactly what I said. That's Esau Edom's fate right there, man. So when he's filling his belly, once he's thinking he's getting all this stuff, his ducks in a row, hey, they're gonna spread out. It ain't gonna be a straight line to a success, man.
I got another one to further back that up. So this is exactly what's gonna happen to him. This is James chapter 5 and verse 1. And it said, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, shall be treasured together for the last day."
Ooh, that's showing right there, man. His economy, his whole system. It said his garments are moth-eaten, man. Your garment going to your covering. That's why he's naked. Because you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to use them moth to eat his garments up. So now his nakedness is exposed, all his crimes. Like, he's the criminal. He's called red-handed. And everybody sees that. And now he's a fugitive on the run, and now he's being caught. Kind of like a fugitive dude that's been running, and all of a sudden he got tipped off, use a cell phone somewhere, and they're like, oh, we got the address, and now he on the run, and we chasing him down, man. It's like when Esau was born, he was coming out, Jacob did what? He grabbed that heel. Like, man, where you going? Bring that ass back here, boy. That's what we doing to Esau, So now he like, dang, Yahshua is gaining on him. Yahshua is getting the kingdom back. They getting truth back. Everything I've done to them, it's been undone. All that witty list programming is all going by the wayside. All the issues we had, the demons that was on us, we're being cleansed through the blood of Yahweh Shah by reading these scriptures and meditating on His word daily is healing us. We're being healed, you know, because now Yahushua is supping with us through what? Through these words, this book, His Spirit. His Spirit is captured in this book, and now He's like, He huddled up. He's the Lord of hosts, and now He's talking to us, man. We're being confident. You know, He's letting us know our history, our origins, and now it's like we don't even pay attention to what Esau got to say no more. Like when I'm at work and I look at the Edomite, I be like looking at him like, where the lie coming at? Like I be anticipating this lie, you know, and it's BS. So therefore, he has no more authority over me, no more sway over me, because I don't look at him as something pure or the authority. He's not my authority. I look at him as the person that's in the way, the wicked, the devil, you know, the trickster. You know, the court jester is how I look at Esau. You know, a straight fool. I look at them like in a rodeo clown suit or a court jester, little tinker bells all on them. That's how I look at Esau. And I'm just looking like, you know, what BS you got for the day, man? Because when the lips is moving, you know he lying. They lie all the time.
I got to quickly back you up right here. This is the point be in verse 10, but I'm gonna read verse 8. It said this Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 8. It said, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of David, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him the time that I will visit him. And then jumping down to verse 10. And it said, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not.
You hear that? The seed is spoiled, and the seed is spoiled. How you know that? They out there smoking meth and fentanyl. You know? Every time I go to like a Quick Trip, which is a prominent store here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's a bunch of Edomites begging for some change. I'm like, it's your seed spoiled.
And every Quick Trip, too.
Yeah, like, God,
the corner of every highway.
Yeah, you see Jake still maintaining. I'm like, how you at the bottom? This your kingdom, and then Jake is maintaining. It's like Jake coming up, Esau going down low. And I be looking at them like, man, if you don't get the hell away from me begging for change, and you a whole Edomite, like you said earlier, they a cold shot away from a job.
Yeah,
Why you ain't got a job?
Yeah,
you better lay off that glass pipe, Esau. Right. And then like the perfect example of that, Joe Butthead. When you look at his son always smoking crack. That's his seed being spoiled. His son can't step up and be a politician or be, you know, a president really running right. There's too much dirt on him smoking crack. You know, you can tell his mind messed up from smoking crack. I think he smoked crack probably every day. His seed is spoiled. So really, Joe Biden, his like his line is done. Don't he got another son that died or something like that, or he's sick?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think he got another son. Something wrong with that son. And it just show his whole seed line is messed up, man. Like he's done. That's it. You know, you can see that with the Bushes, Trump and his sons. His sons is worse than him. They're spoiled, man. They can't step up and be a criminal like they dad. They ain't got the mindset like he do. They're like a weaker version of him. And he ain't all of that. He just good at tax evasion and lying. You know, he's a good finesser. You know, his sons, I see they ain't got that swagger like him. They balling off what he did. And then when he go to jail, look like he might go to jail. Trump might go to. They got his taxes, crimes. Like he's a whole Trump card right now. He might go to jail, and his sons they gonna scramble. They don't know how to lie like Trump. They don't know how to finesse like Trump. Like nobody respect him like Trump. So once Trump out the way, his seeds is out the way. They're going their precept. His seed is spoiled. I see it every day.
That's why
it's sick for Esau.
Maybe remind me of another scripture where it said, "Prepare the slaughter for the iniquities of their fathers." Luke paraphrasing, that's going into they not only is Esau going to get destroyed, but his sons and his nephews are going to be slaughtered as well too. So that way they won't inhabit the land anymore. No land on America or even in the world, they're not going to be able to inhabit any land. They're not going to be able to have any
they're going to they can't have children like that. His sperm is spoiled. You know, he has problems getting pregnant. They gotta stay up out of it, man. You know, Jake gets one drop in there, but it's like when he got another baby on the way. Jake pumping babies out.
We gotta go sell it.
Yeah, that's it. Jake having like a factory. Esau gotta go to the doctor, get tests done. They doing that, what's that, in vitro? I know there's a lot of Edomite women having to do that a lot because the Edomite man's sperm is no good, man. They said it's like an epidemic, man. They stuff is no good. Like Jake, we ain't having that this shit.
It's to the point where they pay old Edomite women, give them a tax break just so they can have Edomite babies. The government actually does that in certain things.
That's how you know it's bad, man. So E, he's exposed. His seed is spoiled. Only thing he got left to rely on is the beat system being put up, and that sword coming to knock a lot of Jakes off. It's gonna be mass death, man. 2/3. They're gonna get messed up, and they're gonna get messed up because they trust in Esau. You know, so I got this right here. Second Corinthians 2:11. Let Satan should get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. And it goes to say it's not possible to fool the hopefully elect. Because we're not fooled because we follow the shepherd wheresoever he goes. And who's that shepherd? That's Yahweh. You know, wherever Yahweh, like in the scripture, wherever Yahweh tell us to go and to do, we obey and we do it.
My sheep hear my voice.
God, and it goes into this word, man. The prophets, the men that's letting this word out, we heard Yahweh, you know, through his people. And we follow him. And then as we follow Yahweh, we're avoiding all the snares and traps that Esau is setting up. You know?
We're going to back you up on that.
Well, this is Exodus 34:12. It says, "Watch yourselves that ye may." It says, "Watch yourselves that ye may make no covenant with the inhabitants of the land into which you are going, or it will be a snare in your midst." Right. And that backs up everything the brother said, because it's going to be a snare to you if you follow after Esau either. Because once his system falls down, all they're going to do is tell you another lie. It's going to end up putting something in your body, and that's a major snare. That's death to you.
And then effectively it goes back up both of the brothers, because when Esau been made bare, we understand who Esau is. We understand who Esau Edom is, and we understand how they act. So this is Psalm chapter 55. I'm going to actually start at verse 19. The point being 21. And it said, Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old shall lie, because they have no changes. Okay? And that goes to when you read Ezekiel chapter 35, where it said they had a perpetual hatred. Okay? Meaning that they always had that hatred towards Yahweh. And he said, therefore, they fear not Yahweh by Yahweh. So everything that they do, they have no fear of what Yahweh would do. In verse 20, he had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him, he had broken his covenant. So every agreement that Esau Edom had played, the Native American with those treaties, he broke their covenant. Okay, the agreement that they had with with all the other countries, every agreement that Esau Edom have had, he broke it. Okay, so I'm reading verse 20 again. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace. Okay, he go to other people's country and he invade them, and he come with that Bible, all right, just like the Ark mentioned earlier, and then he stabbed him in the back. And then said, and he had broken his covenant. All right, in verse 21, the words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Okay, and that's how you know who Esau Edom is. So that I have made Esau bare. King David have broken down to the teeth. This is their behavior. This is how they act. Okay, they always going to act like this, and they're not going to change.
So, all right. So why would you want to make a covenant with that man if you know everything he's saying is a lie? Everything he done for you was to do something against you. He gave you a crumb just so it could kill you. That crumb was a rat poison right there for you, and you ate it. Right. So why would you make a covenant with this damn devil, and everything he done for you was diabolical to you? Mm-hmm. See, that's why you need these scriptures, because it opens up your mind and it lets you know the mindset of your enemy, man, and that you have an enemy, and that they're the wicked, that the Bible speaks of.
All right. See how something go up?
He broke it down.
Yeah, okay, yeah. See, like I said perfectly, man, because the devil, man, don't care about you. And that's why, like, the 2/3 of me are insane to me. Because how the hell could you trust in Esau when you look at his history, it's all written in bloodshed. He's never done nothing good. That's why we knew when this 19 situation popped up, don't go for that. The devil, he made it seem like he care about you. He wants you to be healthy, so get this. And I'm like, dude, I got to do the Tuskegee experiment. You know, you go back before that. Remember, you showed me that. What was that dude's name? Jenner. That did the first thing. And he put some cow plus and a little boy. That was Jake.
Yeah. That was one of my first lessons that I did too. His last name was Jenner, and that's what he did. So basically, what they did, he got the virus, and he basically took the virus and he suck it out, and then he inject it into another child just so they can be immune to it. That's all those inoculations. That's what they do. They're basically injecting a virus in you. Okay, that's basically what they're doing. All right. So this is why people will get sick after they get that, whatever shot that you get, you'll actually get sick with that whatever that virus that you're supposed to be protected from.
Yeah, but then like they gave the Native Americans blankets infected with smallpox, to knock their population down so they can take over the land. So I'm like, okay, this devil did this with little to no technology. You think this devil not change? Come on, man. I'm looking at 2/3 Jakes like, man, I just separate myself from him. Like, you a fool.
Every word he spoke was a lie. First, it was only attacking the so-called Edomites. The next thing you know, Yasharala was the face of it. Hey, it's only attacking Jake. Where did the jump come from? Hey, they said first no African American was getting it. Now all African Americans are getting it. No Edomite getting it.
Right.
Hey, see that's
Yeah.
And then another thing to back you up, I just said in an article, Uganda didn't ever have that situation because they didn't roll with it. Haiti.
Yep, Haiti, they very low. Hey, matter of fact, I think that was you that posted that article where Haiti was like they have the least amount of 19 deaths and nobody have it and basically got into that they didn't go along with the program of East.
That's why they assassinated their president
Yep.
because he knew it was BS.
Yep.
And then there was another country, I can't remember what African country they sent Esau a test with a goat and a pawpaw. Remember that? And both of them tested positive. And that's what everybody did. Like, him just outsmarted you, Esau. And they didn't go for it. So it was all the elaborate, setup or plan. It was a lie. Like what I just went into, it's a lie, man. Esau always lying. And he's doing that because he has to spread mass death. Jake is too numerous. And then now he said, okay, dang, I can't get him like that. So, okay, this is how we're going to do. We're going to enact the system where he's still alive. Basically make you like a battery, man. You're gonna put something in your body. You're gonna be linked up to the Internet of Things. You're gonna be transhumanism. And so I got this Revelation 13:11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and it had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That's that beast system coming up. They said a beast coming up out of the earth. They're talking about a new government, a new regime coming up.
That part where he said he spake as a dragon, that basically going to that dragon was once a serpent. Just like that serpent, he lied to Eve. That dragon now he's not only did he lie because the serpent would do damage to one individual. Now the dragon is able to do damage to the whole world. Where they're going back into the lies that he's going to spread.
not to mention that dragon spits fire.
Yep.
And that goes into his laws and policies, man. And all his laws and policies are going to be tyrannical. And, hey, you probably can get public executed on spot if you break them in that moment.
Draconian law.
Yeah.
Draco go on the dragon, man.
Yep.
Because it's going to be unrighteous decrees.
I got that too, just to back you up. This is Isaiah 10:1. Says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and their right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the rights from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
You hear that? The widows be the prey and rob the fathers. Who is that, man? That's Jake. Yasharala Israel, man. They done did, what was it, the 1970s policies to get the man at the household. Right. Change the music, rap gangster music, send Jake to jail. So now we're the fatherless. A lot of us didn't grow up with fathers, I did. And I did, we was fathers. And then a widow. The widow going to not having a husband, because the husband is Yahushua. And who took away Yahushua? The Romans. Who's the Romans? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
Which it goes into Job 9:24. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's why I always grew up believing that our Messiah was the so-called white man, when really he looked like us.
They killed him, then changed his image. What's that, iconoclasm? That's also blasphemy, ain't it?
Yep.
That's blasphemy. Change his name, change his image, and they made Yasharala a widow. Because now we lost the husbandman. Now we lost Yahushua. And then on the day we lose Yahushua, when we got brought in them ships, they beat the knowledge of who we are out of us. And we lost our language. We lost our heritage, our ID.
How we supposed to be following on the law, the fruits and the things that we supposed to be eating.
Lost that. And then the devil introduced sin to us, so that's why he stayed in power. Because Yasharala is sinning.
Yeah.
So that Yasharala is no good to Yahweh. Because Yasharala is sinning now. And he likes Yasharala to be sinning. Because with Yasharala sinning, the devil stays in power. You know, that's why he's mad the truth done came back out. Now the connection's been reestablished. Now the woman is tired of getting ravaged by this devil, man. The woman tired, man. That strong black woman that hit our women. Even Eve coming up out of that, like, I ain't trying to be independent no more. Like you got Eve, somebody, where them fringes at? I'm hunting for them Hebrews, you know?
Tell me how to cover my head up.
God, that's happening. So everything is now going back to its right side. You know, the order's been set back up. Harmony's getting set back up. So now Esau like, dang, I done spent trillions of dollars, hundreds of years, breaking y'all swallow down, ravishing this woman. That goes in that widowhood. Now the woman is getting back right and calling,
Crying out.
crying out. Because the scriptures tell you when a woman's getting ravished to cry out. That's the right thing to do, because that's how you get your help. So we crying out. How we crying out? Doing the works on the highway hedges, sending prayers up, calling his name, Yahweh Shah. He heard that. Now he like, you know, first we saying Jesus. He wasn't hearing that. You know, he looking like, man, my people ain't nothing. They filthy. They calling me a wrong name. You know, if you a man and you with your old lady, man, she call you a wrong name. That's a problem. That's an issue. You know, they gonna stop right there. Like, man, who what?
Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, my name ain't, yeah. And now we calling the right name. So now Yahweh Shai, you know, he putting on his garments. He's like, that woman calling for him. So now he getting right. Now it's like he in like a track position. He just waiting on Yahweh to give him the go. You know, and when he go, hey, he gonna come back. He gonna make a short work of Esau. Short work of Esau, man. Esau, no, that's why the Edomite, they say they all looking at us like a spectacle. They terrified, man. They are terrified. Usually you come out here, it wasn't like that. Notice now, you notice it's like they all like
at least like 3 or 4 of them. Two of them on the motorcycle ride back, one road this way.
Yeah, they looking now. They all looking. There is great fear on these heathens now. The devil's in great fear, and I can see it, man. And that's building our faith up. I'm like, I know why you're scared. I know why you're scared. So I'm gonna finish off Revelation chapter 13. We're gonna get through it. This is 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So that we're living in the revised Roman Empire. That first beast is talking about, that's the Roman Empire. Rome was set up just like Babylon the Great. You know, Paul thought he was a Roman. He didn't know he was an Israelite. You know, you had to put the word to him. That's the same thing we going through now. I know they had the games.
Am I a Roman? So am I. Am I a Hebrew? So am I.
God, and just like they had coliseums in the games, you know, they used to kill each other like gladiators. Yep. Football, that's the same thing. You know, they get mushy brain concussions. They killing each other out there, man. They make the big money. They're gladiators. Nothing's changed, man. That's why they use Roman numerals for Super Bowl. It's the same thing. So that wound was healed. Rome went down. Jake started ruling in Europe for a little bit. That's called the Dark Ages. Yep. Then Esau came back in the Renaissance. That's their deadly wound that was healed. So the second beast has all the power of the first beast. And now it's going to make those that don't worship the image, you know, should be thrust through. And the image is going to be that, you know, the Motb system. You know, Esau is ready to enact that. So let me finish on that. Let's go on down. Oh, my phone cut out. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 15. What was that?
I think you did 12.
Yeah, I did too. I'm at 13. Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. They can do that now. They got satellites set up. They got missiles set up. So this devil can rain fire from the sky down to the earth. And in the 2:30 be like, oh, he powerful. Oh, we got, who can war with the beast? You better lay down.
Right.
You know, you can't do nothing about it. You know, I've had Jakes tell me that. Like, you better get, like, my grandma tell me all the time to get with the program. Like, no, I will not get with the program. The program is wicked.
Yeah, you know, we got the strongest military in the world.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that. I'm looking like, dude, no, you don't. You know, so that's that scripture right there. You know, so they got everybody, you know, most of the world in the sway because it's military and the wonders that they do in the sight of men. They go 14. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by sword and did live. That's gonna be this MOTB system that's getting set up. That's gonna be the image right there. He's breathing life into that now. Through what? Through his laws and legislation. It's getting his legs, it's getting life. It's about to be in our lives in a minute.
If you basically break that down, he basically got to say, in order for him, for that MOTB is gonna be that the new legal tender of how you get back to buy and sell pretty much. But he has to set up all the businesses in order to accept that MOTB as a cashier. Okay, just like the money, but now it's going to be that system, that digital system. So when you go to the store, you're going to see that little tap on the phone. Those are those systems that being set up. So he brought life into that system right there.
And he's setting it up by deceit.
Right.
He told you the money got that thing on it. The money is dirty. So we want to save everybody. Put your mask on, social distancing, and then we're going to make everything contactless.
Right.
Which is the deceit anyway to get you to go for it. And most people ain't going for it. They like, I just a good idea. I don't like carrying around my wallet. I lose my keys all the time. So that's good. I like that. Everything is just on my. I just gotta wave with my hand. They lazy.
I ain't gotta
I know this is fat and lazy, man.
I ain't gotta worry about nobody taking no money from me.
So he's using all them receipts to make it seem convenient and good with the people that are gonna go for it. Like, that's a great idea. And then the ones of us are like, nah, I like the old system. They were, see, he over there. He want the old. He talking
everybody back.
Yep, hold him back.
Yep.
He's killing people. He's a murderer. He ain't do that. What's the name? He ain't got that in him. He's spreading it. He's a spreader.
Yep.
And they gonna get you like that. And that thing's a whole lot of the people that's going for that. Like, man, you a fool. You still on that. It's like there's a lot of Jakes still on that. They on their 4th and 5th round. You ready for their 6th. I'm like, God damn, you gonna get all yours. You get that magic number, the little heart just blow up.
Hey, they already happened to some of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them, huh? So check it out. We're gonna keep on going. This is Revelation 13 and 15. He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right.
So it's gonna get to the point where Esau, right now he's playing nice. And once the MOTB systems get set up, it's gonna be, hey, you get this or else. That's gonna be your life. You're gonna put you in the camp. You're gonna get an opportunity to be re-educated. They're probably gonna have you strapped down. Probably run you through a little clip, have everybody watching a little projector, how good the MOTB system is for your life and how it benefits your loved ones. And once it's over with, they're gonna say, now who wants to get it? The ones that say, nah, I ain't getting it. They're gonna say, okay, y'all all go to the left. And they're gonna have a firing squad on you, man, or whatever, guillotine, or whatever it means to exterminate you. But they're gonna exterminate, the people that don't want to get the MOTB. That's how, greedy is gonna get. It's gonna be a lot of kickback. Next, a lot of people ain't gonna want to get that.
Before you read that, I got this because Yahweh Shah told his disciples back in the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9, because he said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And what is that hatred going to come from is this system that's being set up. So if you don't go along with it, you're basically following Yahweh Shah, then you're going to be hated. All right? And then it said, and many shall be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So even if you, that's why you got to watch some of your family members, because you got some of your family members that go along with this system. So therefore, those family members are going to be the same ones that will most likely deliver you up and say, he ain't going along with the system. He's holding us back, just like the Akadar just mentioned. Okay, so Yahweh Shah warned us of this thing that we're ready to come in the book of Matthew chapter 24. You got it, Doc.
Yeah, see, and the thing is about to roll out, man. The life is being breathed into the image. They're bringing life in it, like I said earlier. The laws and legislation getting in place. They got to bring the civil unrest in. That's why they got the Safety Act in place. Everything is to get this MOTB system in. That's like Esau's last desperate attempt to stay in rulership, because he liked it the way it was in the 1600s, 1700s, when we was in hard bonded slavery. Now he's looking at, how can I run that back? How can I reset that? Oh, I know. We'll use technology. Right. And then we'll have everybody in the system. Like, the Matrix movies wasn't just no regular movie. I feel like that was a documentary on what the devil about to do in real life. You can already see people just plugged into the Matrix. Everybody that believe Esau's lies, they're plugged in. You can't tell them the truth, because they'll turn into a Mr. Smith on your butt and go tell on you.
prophecy right there, because the scriptures it says that have I became your enemy because I told you the truth?
Con. So you got to watch out, man. Like you got to have wisdom in this thing. Majority of Jakes don't want to be pulled out the system because it's comforting to them. But
there's another one that I was just thinking of. I think that's in Matthew chapter 10 and 34, where Yahweh Shah said, think not that I come to bring peace on the earth. I came not to bring peace but a sword. And then the very next verse, he said, I came to set a man against his mother, against his father, the father-in-law, and so on and so forth. That's all that's going to be that division that get ready to take place when the big beast set up.
It's taking place now. It took place when the situation went around.
Yep.
It divided a lot of families.
Yep.
A lot of families divided on politics, and it's going to be even bigger, like I said, in Motb sets up, because a lot going to want to do it, and some are not. You know, the ones that got eyes, they can see, ears that can hear, we're not going to go for that. But we got a lot of family that's like, that's convenient, that's good, and they're scared, too. And there's a lot of things scared. They too scared of Esau, man. They worried about what Esau going to do to their flesh. And so in their fear, they're going to be like, they going to be like, man, Esau going to do that to you, so you need to comply for you and your family, because I don't want Esau to mow you down. Because they feel like we don't have the power to beat Esau. And they don't believe in Yahweh Shah. They don't have faith. They don't have a belief system. So everything to them is carnal. So they're going to look at us like, you can't beat this system. So why are you going to try to fight against it? And they're going to look at you like, they're going to think they're helping us by calling the laws on us and getting us sent to a camp. You know, they're going to feel like, they're going to say we're doing child abuse. If we don't subject our children to it, you know, the prosecution is going to be heavy. And so we got to meditate and get our minds ready for that. That way when it happens, you're like, Grandma, I can't believe you. Or Mama, how could you? We gonna be like, I knew you was gonna do it. Cause like really, you should be examining them right now. Like for instance, me, I already got a good idea who the 2/3 who the Oak Select are. You know, majority of my family are 2/3. So when they get me up, it's not gonna come to me like, oh I can't believe my own mama. She already got like that. I already knew she was gonna do it. She's scared. You know, so when they come with the large legislation, like I'm looking for her to do it. You know, so it's not gonna hit me by surprise. Like, man, this thing is like a walk in the park to me, man. Cause
It'll be surprising if they don't do it.
Exactly, yeah. Then I'll be like, what? You know, then it'll surprise me. Like, what? You put my mama to death? She didn't get me up? Now, that'll surprise me. Yeah. Then I'll be surprised. And, like, that'll still build my family like, shoot, Jake fighting, you know? You know, so, hey, it's time for me to, bubble up in the spirit and fight back, man. Jake like, nah, I ain't giving up my baby, you know? But if they do it, man, expect that to happen. Because they're scared, man. Majority of your Jake are scared. Like, I noticed when I can take this a little bit of truth, man, they just get in great fear.
That's why Jake act out the way he do. He's scared. He want to numb his body with drugs and partying and mirth because he don't want to deal with the reality of what's to come and what's happening right now in front of him. So he put blinders to it.
Which is really stupid to me. That to me is not like a man. A man mans up and faces adversity, not duck my head on the covers and drink and then act like it ain't there when it's there.
In the sand, the bullshit like that.
Yeah, the majority, like I said, majority of Jakes, that's what they do. The men, I'm like, dude, you not worth nothing to your family because you're not getting armored up the truth. You're not gonna stand up. You don't even know what's going on. Your family not even prepared for what's to happen. You know, versus a hopefully elect man, his family prepared for what's gonna happen. He done told them. So they like, the little children looking like, like my all the time she always say like, Daddy, be ready to get your powers, Daddy. Like, and like I tell her all the time, like she know the bad guys are coming. So if troops kick out door in, my daughter and my son gonna know like, oh, this the bad guys Daddy talked about. Here they are. I told them what to do, and Lord willing, they follow instructions, but it's not gonna be a surprise to them. They know it's coming. We all know it's coming. My family know it's coming. I done told them. Versus a 2/3 Jake who ain't told. They gonna all cry and go crazy because they wasn't expecting that. Mine's expecting that. I told her, you bad guys got to come first, then your Howard Shot gonna come. So, and then my son one time asked what the bad guys look like, Daddy. I turned to a channel with some military dudes like they're gonna look like that. So now he even got a visual. Until they gonna run to the military, they like, nah, that's the bad guys. That comes from wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And like, that's the one thing as a man you're supposed to do. Share the truth. That's how you show love to thy neighbor. Lace them up with the truth. That way they know. Each one teach one.
What's that Proverbs 22:6 where it says, train up a child in the way that he should go. And when he get older, he would not depart.
They have a hard time trying to get my children to believe in Jesus. They wasn't raised up in that.
Right.
And then like my daughter knows, my son and my daughter, they know the image of Yahweh Shah. My daughter, when she see the image, see the beard, the white beard, Yahweh Shah. So it's gonna be hard to get her to accept the lie. Real hard. That's why Esau trying to put with that critical race theory.
Yep.
That's why really he just looking to do a rinse and repeat, global reset. Now the truth hitting so hard, we got a whole generation that know the names, know their nationality. They getting raised up in the truth. Unlike us, we got, we had to spit the lie out and get revived. You got a whole generation now coming up in the truth. A whole big generation. Elder Michael raised his daughter up in the truth. Now you got a whole group now that now know. So that's that change that Esau fears. Like, God dang, I can't do it like I did in the '60s. This generation know.
And that's another reason why they did that with that, because that goes back with the argument he brought up that Isaiah 10:1, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, which gave that feminism right to go to work. One of the main reasons why they wanted to go to work was because they can indoctrinate the children. So they knew how, if they wanted to, in order for them to get their beat system going, they had to indoctrinate the children to be already ready for them to go into their beat system. It's the same thing with us. Okay, we want to make sure our children know who Yahweh Shah is. That way, when they get older, they will know that this is not the system of Yahweh Shah.
Good point. I had a condition the youth to take it. That's why they promote the alphabet agenda in cartoons.
Yep.
You go like Chuck E. Cheese or Incredible Pizza. Remember, we had to put the coins in there. Now even the children got a card. Everything is card. I'm like, dang, we had tickets. Everything now is on the card. So they want to condition the children. Everything on the card, and then it's gonna go from the card to, put a device in your body, and that's the next step they're looking to do. That's why I'm probably gonna see that in cartoons in a minute. They're gonna say, Elmo gonna be on there, hey, Big Bird, I got my thing,
yeah,
But you're like, oh, you're supposed to go get that.
They already doing it. They're promoting that their alphabet agenda with the Disney Channel. If you watch that new Proud Family show, the new one, not the old one, but the new one, you're gonna see some examples of their Motb in that cartoon. So they already doing it.
It was a cartoon my son was watching. It's like a superhero cartoon. I can't remember. And they had the whole Motb in that mug. A lot of us did less on. They called it a smart thing.
Oh yeah, I
remember that.
I seen that.
My son was watching that, man, brother. So and my son be watching it. They put it in the cartoons already. I found out because I bought a DVD because I'm showing my son the old school cartoons. They had that in X-Men. Remember the old X-Men animated series? And one of the episodes that was in there. They had to go to a camp and you had to get a device, but they put it in the neck, and that was how they did humanity, man. They had the Sentinels chasing people out, so it's been here, man. They could condition the children. And while I say that, I'm gonna bring this out. In Revelation 13:16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You can't tell me that that's not it no more. Elon Musk has the Neuralink. BlackRock, Citron, China is already promoting the NFC goes in your hand. They call it the NFC. I forgot what that stands for. It's something.
Near field connection or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. I forgot, but man, y'all can look it up, y'all Strala. But China has the NFC, goes in your hand. Elon Musk and other companies got the Neuralink, which goes in your head. That's already, I think he's doing human trials. What are you going to do in June?
Yeah.
They already doing human trials. He just trying to, lots of public going to do human trials, but he already killing people now.
He already started, because I know last year he started with the monkey.
Yeah.
Now he's about to become migrated to human trials now. So yeah.
Yeah, but he already doing it though. That's just he's saying to the public. He got him back messed up now. So that thing's about to go out, man. That's like now, like prophecy is in your face. You can't say the market's sin or embargo or sleeping with white women, any of that craziness, man.
John 3:16.
Yeah, John 3:16. None of that madness, man. Lead them, teach her friends cramps alone, man. They talking that noise. It's that device, man. The device that goes under the skin. That is the Motb. That's what they're going to use to stop you from buying and selling, because the money's going to go digital. CBDC. They're proving to be liars. And they run the CBDC out. They promote it. They running that. That's going to run that out before the device comes. So all that other stuff, man, it's going to be that, man. The apostle elders of Great Millstone had it right from the beginning. Those are two men of the Lord, two prophets, man. And that's what it is.
And it's not hard for you to put two and two together, because when those camps are saying that Motb is sin, the mark of the beast is sin, then why would the other prophecies say if you receive that mark, and you will, we'll go ahead and get that after them. But why would it? You got to really put two and two together when it comes to that, man. Because if it was sin, then everybody will already have the mark of the beast. Okay, so all of these other sleeping with white women, all of this other stuff, man. Like I said, man, you got to leave them alone, man. Let them alone.
And then how does sinning stop you from buying or selling?
Right.
You been sinning, you still buying or selling?
Right.
How does sleeping in white women have to do with anything about buying and selling?
God.
How did that even have to do with anything? Scripture say you can have a concubine with the heathen woman.
So, right.
And how's it a mark upon you?
Exactly.
So I gotta go wake up and bring her with me to get some food. You gotta be shown on me. I gotta have on my shoulders.
I gotta admit that I slept with him.
Yeah. I gotta show you a video.
Right.
So what is the embargo? How's trade? How's it a mark upon you? That's dealing with international trade and trade on the ports.
Right.
How's it a mark upon you? And how's it sin? How's it keeping the what's he say? They call it the customs, the Babylonian customs. How's it gonna stop you from buying or selling? Because you sin anyway.
And then they try to say that white man Jesus is the mark. Trying to accept that.
And you've been accepting that. So how's that? Everybody, we all came up boasting in that.
Yeah.
And how's that gonna stop you from buying or selling? You gotta show a picture of white Jesus to get your food.
I'll be destroyed.
Yeah. So it's not that. That's a future prophecy, and it's going to be that technological, what they call it, a digital all.
Right.
A device. It says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. He's going to make a device that you're going to put in your body. Here go 17. And that no man might buy or sell, said he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Which here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. What is the number of man? His number is 603 square 6. 666. It's not no 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and electron, all that badness. No, man, it's going to Esau. It's Esau's number, man. And then that's how they're gonna stop you from buying or selling.
And then that's another thing, because they said it's a number of a man. Where did that 6 proton, 6 electron come from? If it's a number of a man, that's what it said.
Yeah, I heard that theory. They talking about it because the humans is made of 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. I'm like, I don't believe so. The human body is very complex, man. That's their pseudoscience.
Yeah.
And Jake get caught up in that, man. Thinking that pseudoscience. Oh yeah, I know what it is. And like, if that's the case, then we all messed up.
Right.
If that's the case, we all got 666. Like, then who gonna be delivered? I said, Jake gotta think, man. But Jake don't like to think. Jake is want everything prepared, laid it out. That's what it is. Jake's so lazy. They don't even like to use their mind to think. They want to be told what to do. Tell me. They don't research, man. They don't study. So they so cool. They're not. That's why that's not the wise of our nation. That's why the 2/3 got to be destroyed. Because they're all some fools and idiots, and they follow. They follow Esau. Which I'm gonna go get this because Jeremiah pulled it out. I hollered for it, and it fits right now. So hey, this Jeremiah Gabar. This Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, the dang 2/3, saith the Lord, and take counsel, but not of me, and they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin. There go 2. They walk to go down into Egypt, who's New Egypt, Babylon the Great, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. This place is the shadow of Egypt. You don't think so? Turn over the back of a $1 bill. You're going to see a pyramid, and you're going to see the eagle set up in the same fashion as the God of Waters. So I don't want to hear like, yes it is. Why does devil walk in a pyramid? Ain't no pyramids, ain't no ancient pyramids made over here in Babylon the Great. Where that devil get this from? Because he's tailored after Pharaoh. He's the wicked. He's against Yahweh shot the same way those Hamites and Africans was.
I like that
and
part.
It's a shadow of Egypt.
And I like that part where he said they trust in the covering, not of Yahweh shot. So if you go get that Motb, then that's their covering that you're trusting in. That's not of Yahweh shot.
They're going to back you up what you said. Then they go Isaiah 33. Therefore, should the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Because you trust in Esau, you're confused. Esau right now said there is more than 2 genders. That right there messes your head up. You're like, man, who's the third, who's the fourth? And then, it comes to pseudoscience and how you all messed up. Because Lo was known as fat, now he's saying,
it's like an alphabet picture where it looked like a dude that's pregnant, but really that was a trans woman that just basically turned herself into a man. And then you got the man that was actually the man and turned himself to a woman. That's what that picture you're seeing, and that confusion. You're like, how the hell that shit happened? But that's where it goes.
You got grown people don't even know what restroom to go to no more. That was not a problem in the 1940s.
Right.
Now that's a major issue right now. And if you confusing that, he gonna come with some more pseudoscience to confuse you to where you're gonna be spun around so much. He gonna tell you to put this device in your body and you'll be good. And if you're not, like I said, if you ain't got the cover, you have a shower shot, you gonna go for it. Because you don't know no better. You know you confused, man. You trusting in Pharaoh. Which modern day Pharaoh is Esau. And Esau is just like, bro, he filled with pride. He's against Yahweh Bashar Shah. And he's trying to take out the children. Like what he said, what the Pharaoh said, we got to deal wisely with these people. They're more mightier than us. Esau saying the same thing right now, man. And now he getting nervous. He chewing his nails to the nub. He looking like, I can't stop these people, man. I can't stop them. They out here getting it right, declaring the names. They're on the highway hedges, you know, all the major cities. And everything I build is crumbling. They getting stronger. I'm trying to get my son right here over there smoking fentanyl. My daughter.
Take the pages down. They make 3 more.
God, like, God,
Cut them off of YouTube and go to Odyssey.
God. He's like, I can't stop you. So now his plan is we're just bringing a whole new system, global reset, and hopefully that'll fix their issue, but it's not. That boat is already leaking. It's like he's trying to push a boat in the lake, and it already got like 8 holes. That mother gonna go in there, it's gonna stand up for a minute, and all of a sudden it's gonna start sinking. That mother gonna start filling up with water, man. And that's the power of Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. Because, hey, he said it best. I'm tired of these devils.
Yeah, I got another quick one, man, just to back up the ark with that Isaiah chapter 33. So this is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. And it said, thus says the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord. Okay, and that word heart is the Hebrew word la, basically of your mind, is actually your mind departed from the Lord. Okay, so if your mind is not on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that means you're going to trust in the devil. So therefore, you're going to go get that covering that's not of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So therefore, cursed be that man. Okay, so that curse is going to fall on upon that man that trusted in the devil. All right. And then verse 6, and he said, for he shall be like the heat in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh. Okay? And he said, but shall inhabit the parched place in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited. All right. And but he said, when he said he shall not see when good cometh, meaning that when you trust in the devil, you're basically taking the covering of darkness. Okay, so the good is represent light, and Esau covering is represent darkness. So therefore, you're going to be in darkness, and you're not going to see any type of good from Yahweh Shah.
And see now, with the point now, man, Shalom, humble servant. I don't want to butcher you federal Hebrew name, but humble servant, man, he looked at the comment board, he gave a good one, man, because this is what we need to be doing now. This is 2nd Esdras 14 and 13. Now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Right. Comfort such of them as be in trouble and now renounce corruption. So now we setting up on the highway and hedges to comfort the hopeful elect. The hopeful elect, when they hear this word, they're going to automatically lock in. Ain't going to be no, I don't know, I don't know. The hopeful elect, I noticed about them, we've been searching for the truth. So when we hear it, just like Ark said earlier, my sheep hear my voice, we're going to automatically lock in, man. He said what? To renounce corruption. So we're going to put on the covenant, Yahweh Shah, which is the laws and commandments, and we're going to set our house in order, you know, to the best of our ability, if we can. And we're going to prove our people. You know, that goes into, like I said earlier, teaching our little ones, you know, the names, teaching them what's about to happen, what's to come, you know, as much as they can handle, and giving them the truth. Well, that's how you show love to your people, man.
Isaiah 58 and 1, where it says, fire lies will not, lift up our voice like a trumpet. Try to show the house of Judah, the house of Israel, their sin. All right, that's also trying to teach you how to get in order, telling you when you're going off. All right,
reprove thy people, comfort them, because this word is comfort to us. See, it's an eerie feeling to the 2/3, because the 2/3 is in the spirit of Esau. Right. So they get in the same spirit Esau get. When they hear the truth, they get scared.
They got their covering of Esau. It's just like that precept you brought out.
So they get scared. But when the whole elect hear it, we get comforted. It's good news to us, the gospel. Like, what? Esau about to go down? We about to get a righteous kingdom? Man, tell me more. It's like we can't get enough. It's like we drink it up. Like, tell me, is there more? Is there more? You know, I know the hopeful elect is like that, man. This word is everything to us. In 14, it says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of the man, put off now the weak nature. Right. So we letting go of fears and drones. Esau got, super soldiers. What I'm gonna do? What was me? We ain't feeling like that, man. We look like, man, let Esau bring them super soldiers and them drones. I'm gonna light up like Black Adam. Lord, what I'm part of the hopeful elect. Like we in that spirit. We looking like, touch me if you want to, Esau, see what happens. I'm covered by your I'm covered in the blood. So I wish you would snatch me up and throw me in the camp. That's gonna be bad for you. And that's called having confidence. That's your faith. Now our faith has been increased. Now we're not afraid. We ain't looking at like what's bad gonna happen to us. Now we looking like what's bad gonna happen to Esau. Now we walk around like, man, touch me if you want to.
That spirit of Elijah, Elisha, that is more to be with us than them spirit.
God, we looking like, man, snatch me up, man. A chariot might come out the sky, light up your whole little Humvee line, light up your military. Like we think like that now, and like that's standing on your feet with great boldness. Because now that fear, that weak nature ain't hitting us no more. We ain't like a 2/3. Like, man, Esau got this, Esau got that. What I'm gonna do? We ain't in that spirit. We all like, man, we got chariots behind us. Man, y'all been shot behind us. As a man, we like, I might get my spiritual power at that time. Y'all might determine me up and make me a battle axe right then and there. So we looking at Esau like, I'm waiting on you, E. Bring it. Because I can't get out of here unless you do what you gonna do. So we waiting on Esau to set the Motb system, and now he dragging his feet scared. Now he like, wait. We all like, when you gonna come? You got it? You scared? He like, yeah, we scared.
And the scripture said Michael was going to come down, and they don't want him to come. They don't want your house shot to come.
The Archangel Michael go fight on our behalf. See, scripture like that, we know that. So now it's like, now we looking like we ain't scared out here. That's why we on the highway hedge, bold and declarely. Like today, it ain't been nothing but Edomites out here mostly, man. They all looking at us crazy, and I ain't scared. Like, and what, Esau? Yeah, I'm saying you about to go. So, and you know it. That's why you scared. So why we gonna be scared and this devil scared? This is our time to shine. Like I say, man, let your light shine, man. Let that oil kick in. Hey, tell Esau what it is. Cause I'm gonna go get this, man. Where was that at? I might get it again, man. That's one of my favorite precepts. Is that Jeremiah 52? The battle axes.
Battle axes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get this. I'll probably bring that up. I'm gonna bring this up because this going to Esau, what he done did. This James 2:6. But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats. And that's true. Esau is the rich man, and he oppresses the people of Israel. He don't want Yahshua to have nothing. And now, because Yahshua is getting something, I said we driving nice cars, getting nice houses, getting good jobs. So now Esau's like, I'm just blow the whole system up because it ain't profiting me no more because my son's smoking meth. And his son over here, reading, getting smart, getting businesses. I said a lot of Jakes don't even want to go to college no more. Right. Now Jakes is going to get trades, getting businesses set up, like my generation getting businesses set up so the youngsters can, get into that. So now he like, hey, I gotta blow it up, man. Because the rich man now, he losing his riches. But who's getting the riches? Yahshua getting the riches, man. So the rich man oppressed us, man. Yahshua's making them ease up off us. Why is that? Because we're in the law's commandments now. Now we're calling out the true names. So now Esau got to ease up off of us. It's like he had his foot on our neck, and Yahushua like grabbing his foot, and he lifting it up. Esau trying to keep it on our neck, and he lifting it up off of us, man. And in a minute, he about to throw him back. We about to get up off our backs and get up and, hey, get that devil the business. Get that devil what he deserves. Which is going to put a yoke of iron on his neck, and he's going to go into slavery. Hard bondage slavery. And that's the scriptures. That's Revelation 13:10.
Yeah, I got that precept. Use that the battle axes.
Yeah, go ahead and bring that. That come right at time.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51. I'm gonna have to start at verse 19. But it said the portion of Jacob is not like them. Okay, that goes to their remnant. All right, and it said, "For he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdom. And with thee I will break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his riders. With thee also I will break in pieces man and women. With thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. With thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers."
Ooh, he gave a whole list of what we about to bust up. You know, we gonna make us battle axes, man. We get that spiritual power. You know, that's gonna be for the men that's been singing this song, that know the gospel, and know that they can use this spiritual power to
I will render unto Babylon all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, says the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Ooh, that goes in the render to get them double. You know, so we gonna double up on these devils, man. And like, I ain't just saying to be saying that some angry black man rant. That's in the scriptures. We just read it. Pat Porcher ain't never brought that out. You don't want Jake to know that Jake about to be a warrior in a minute. You don't want Jake to know that Jake about to get spiritual powers, about to bust these devils up. They don't preach that. Because Esau snatch his 501c3 away. Like, don't you be up here helping Yahshua self-esteem out, telling them they strong and they warriors. I want them to be docile and weak and scared. That's how Esau wants you. See, that nature is getting broke. That's why when the precept I read earlier, weak nature is being broken. Now we coming in that King David spirit. Now we coming in that spirit of Joshua and Caleb, Jeremiah, you know, the Maccabees brothers. Now we coming in that warrior spirit. Now we just waiting on to get our spiritual power. Because the Lord said, be patient and wait on thee till he rise up to the prey. So we get that, man. That's why that movie Black Adam, that was very spiritual, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and 25. It said, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which destroyeth all the earth, and will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rock, and will make thee a burnt mountain." All right?
That's one of the Esau Edom, man. The Lord's that destroying mountain. That mountain means the government of power. And right now, Esau Edom is in power right now. The Lord said he's gonna make him a burnt mountain, man. Hey, he's gonna send that fire on him, man.
Them nuclear missiles. Got to burn that devil, man. And see, that's comforting. Come on, as I said, these devils, man, these passports don't bring the scriptures out like they should, man. You bring these scriptures out, man, the whole book is condemning Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. The whole book is against him, basically reading him his rights. You know, that's why Esau don't like the truth to go out. The truth is not for him.
Man, that's the big. Hey, verse 26. "And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua."
Woo, and they're gonna be desolate forever because this is it for them. This they last call to rule. Because once we get set up in our kingdom, the kingdom of heaven gonna rule forever. It's gonna be perpetual. Because the little ones gonna have the law's commandments on their inward parts. So everybody gonna keep the law. So if we don't get in sin no more, the law ain't gonna cast us down no more. So Yahshua, the yellow and brown people gonna rule forever. And Esau gonna be stomped out, you know, because he's done nothing but wickedness. Esau is a cancer upon the earth. All he does is kill, steal, and destroy everywhere he go. He does nothing beneficial for the planet. He does nothing beneficial for the people. And he's just, you know, how should I hate him?
He's the wicked.
He's the wicked God.
He's the wicked.
And the most I hate him. And then when you look at Esau and his ways, you be like, I see why he hates you, man. You disgusting. You know, a lot of Edomites don't like the babe. You know, they nasty. They do abominable acts. Every Edomite, man, every single last one of them. I had an Edomite tell me every man has a price on his manhood. I said, bullshit. I don't have a price. You have a price, but I don't. So they let me know, man. Esau let me know, like, hey, he basically told me he was Momo. He didn't need enough money. You know, and I'm like, wow, man, y'all are not men. You know, y'all just some bloodthirsty, wicked, demonic demons, man. No wonder Yahweh don't want y'all.
It said so the devil came nothing but to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's their whole nature.
Con. So you about to be done away with, man. The earth was dang near destroyed because of them. Now y'all probably gonna get set up because we're the ones with real wisdom. We do things beneficial. We're the real caretakers. You know, you look at Eve and her true nature. She's very loving in her true essence. You know, the Jake man is very wise. He does things beneficial. You know, when he's in his true essence. You know, not the nigga version, but yeah. Jake in his real essence. You know, and they do like when you look at the Native Americans, they living in harmony with the land. Jake does that. And then when Yahushua comes back and we start the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be able to do that again. So therefore, the earth is going to be a paradise again. We're going to see like vegetation we ain't seen the minute come back. You're going to see animals we thought was gone come back. And everything's going to be in harmony.
And that's a blot on Esau Edom. Because he destroyed everything, mass genocide, animals and everything. And what did the scripture say? Oh, he messed up the land, not doing land Sabbath. And the scripture said he was going to destroy those who destroy the earth. That's Esau Edom.
I'm going to bring this out. This is Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So Esau going to set up his beast system and then it's going to all fall down. And then here goes 13. He taketh the wise of their own craftiness and the counsel of froward is carried headlong. They're going to Esau, man. Esau, we're going to be carrying Esau out headlong. Like, if you got a big slave for sale, you know, going for 3 shekels of gold, you know, going once, like, what's that, the rodeo, not the rodeo, the auction. They're like, I got to eat him out over here, something 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, got big arms, so, y'all swallow over there. And they go, hey, like a lion, man. And they change. They're going to go into hard bondage slavery. So they're going to be carried headlong, man. We're going to be carrying them like this, like cattle, you know, and throwing them on the thing. Like, who wants to eat them like?
That remind me of that movie, Class Act, how they carried that dude who was just ramming.
Oh, yeah. God. Big dude, he's ramming to the piano and all this stuff.
Hey, and then he lied. He said, man, it was like 8, 9 of them, man. Just like Esau just lied.
And they put the bag over his head, too, didn't he? You couldn't see it coming. That was funny. I know, Class Act. That's how we going to do Esau. I might do Edomite like that. We got to do Edomite like that. Put the bag on his head, blow, mess him up, then put him out there to sell. Like, you know, half off. We done messed him up. You know, his eyes is black, his head beat off. Yeah. Here, baby girl, I'll get you for half a shekel.
He got sold like the display when you buy something off the display.
Yeah. You got to do him half price. I done messed him up. You know, I just felt like it real quick. So check it out. This I'm here at 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. Esau, everywhere he goes, darkness. And his meanings is darkness. Because all he talk about is lies, deceit, and how to, you know, take people's lives away. You know, and they grope in the noonday as in the night, man. Esau like a blind man right now. You can look at him now, they all on drugs. You see him groping around now. Stumbling.
Everywhere they walk.
Yeah, I like that precept because he said he grope in the noonday like in the night. So he over here stumbling, holding his hand out, trying to find his way because he's been in the dark so long. You know, when you sleeping, you got the lights off. You cut that light on, your eyes all squinching, you can't see. Yeah, that's how Esau Edom is in the daytime, man.
God, hurt. Here we go, 15. But he saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. You hear that? He said he saved the poor. Who's the poor? They're going to Yasharallah, man. Israel. So that's another precept that should boost your faith, man. He said he saved the poor. Only the poor that's obedient, though, the hope you elect. And he said from the sword of their mouth. Because this devil always spitting lies. He got the law of regulation go out, you know, and all that is to do what?
And he saved
put Jake to death.
And he said he saved them from the sword of the mighty man, the strong man. That's from the military.
Yeah.
That's from the military right there. Yeah. Read that again, that part again.
But he saved the poor from the sword from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty.
Yeah, that's the military, man. So, hey, he's not going to save us only from their lies and their laws and stuff.
No, yeah.
But from a strong man, hey, man, get up out of the camera, bro.
No, sir. Jake, man. Jake.
Kareem Mix.
But yeah, he's gonna stay on for that that's coming in. He's gonna save you from that. Awesome.
Yeah, number 16. So the poor have hope, and iniquity stopping her mouth. You hear that? It says so the poor have hope, man. We got hope thanks to who? Yahweh Shah was shot. That's our hope right there. That's what we lean on. Everything right there goes into Yahweh Shah. He gonna save us, man. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I see it already happening. Just the mercy of getting this truth. Right there lets me know we gonna get saved, man. Because he could have just left us in the dark and let Esau run the elaborate plan on us. We don't know nothing.
Not
He said
every,
the dark like Jake.
Not
You know,
everybody.
running around, sea tripping and stuff. You know, looking stupid. That man,
Not
get my
everybody
phone.
can get this truth, man. So you should be thankful that hey, if you're a part of this wise council, man, because you could be like that dude over here, tattoos all on the face, bugged out, dreads, man.
Easy work.
Looking smoked out, half on. Hey, man.
Easy work.
Man, that's why we gonna render recompense on Esau right there, man.
You give him
Shit like that.
you give him a sandwich and maybe a pair of clean clothes. He's gonna willingly go to a camp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did this for me? Oh yeah, I'll go this way. Yeah, boss man. Yeah, you hear that door click, bam, then right behind your ass. Now you stuck like a rat in a trap.
He gonna love that device. Because he gonna get a universal basic income to get high and do what he want to do. To him, that's gonna be a saving grace. That's gonna be the best thing in the world
Like
for
that
him.
Jake on that Purge movie. Like that Jake on that Purge movie. They was kidnapping people in the Purge. There's a part where they kidnapping people in the Purge and they go to that Edomite and that Edomite will pay them.
So, yeah, that was the second one, Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
watching that with yesterday. Yup, I was watching that one again. That's a good point, Ock. You know, that's Jake, man. So check it out. Here goes 17. It's kind of back up. I broke it down already. 17 said, behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrected. Therefore, despise not thou that chasteneth of the Almighty. So don't get mad when you get cuts or Yahweh is dealing with you to make you get right. Man, count that as joy, man, because he's trying to save you. Because like I just said, we could be like that Jake that was just walking down the block, you know, all bugged out. You know, he gonna be easy work, man. We could be just like that. We could be on meth, fentanyl, you know, doodling up our faces, you know, doing abominable acts, and don't even know what's going on, just looking for our next high. But we ain't in that spirit, man. We in the spirit, you know, watching this devil, you know.
You can tell he was gone. Like he was yeah, I guarantee he ain't gonna remember this very act that he just pulled right here.
Psycho Babylon.
Yeah, that dude's finished, man. That's it. 2/3 is finished. They're already dead. So let that be example that we ain't in that spirit, man. Yahweh's making us alive. How is he making us alive? But we're getting that living waters. Living waters. So that was dead bones that walked across here.
Right.
Right now, we getting living waters and we alive right now. And we alive, we sober, we vigilant. You know, we watching out for this devil, man.
Man, that's that precept. He that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's what you just saw right there. That was a literal walking zombie right there that just walked by. That's what that was. That's that dry bone right there.
God. And a fool. Straight fool. He always talking, rapping to himself. Psycho babbling, man. Straight fool, man. Hey, Jeremiah Park said the 2/3 dancing to his death. God, they said Jake out here gone, man. We ain't seen too many Jakes, and then we do see a Jake. Hey, he whacked out his mind, man. Dancing and stuff. Look how Jake want to do it. Jake always want to be on camera dancing and stuff. Everything's a joke to them. Like if he'd have been a chick, he'd have been twerking. They always want to dance. They think everything is the game a joke. Like he don't even know that Esau coming out with great wrath to not take your life away from you. But like I said earlier, he gonna go for it though. Yeah, he gonna take anything.
He don't even care that Esau gave him them damn drugs.
No, he don't care, man. That Jake done, finished, man. Dancing,
Get destroyed the heart.
you want to get in the camera and dance? Like get your ass up out of here, man. Jake is just like a big old kid. I bet he about our age.
Yeah, that nigga look. I mean, the drugs
look
older.
That nigga look like he's about 40, man. 50.
I see some Jake that was younger than us, look older than us too. So I don't tell him, man.
He too old to be acting like that, though.
Yeah,
like, shit is like, man, what y'all talking about? What y'all got going? But you can tell man, that dude is done, man. And a lot of Jake is like that. That's why they call it 2/3. Majority of Jake are in that spirit. They just dancing. Like the dudes go on TikTok. They making TikToks and dancing and challenges and what's that? F nigga free, fast and do the. I'm looking like, man, don't y'all know what the devil about to do, man? But hey, forget the 2/3. We ain't worry about them. We're gonna do the hopeful elect, man. They need to go. That's a good thing for them to get dead like that, because we can't bring them in the kingdom, because they'll bring that filthiness in the kingdom.
Right. It look like nothing. Look like nothing. Get ready to walk down.
They need a reset.
Yeah, they need it, man. So when they come back, then they be royalty again. So y'all got about to push up.
Man, I wanted to pull out this one precept, man, because if you get that Motb, this gonna be your faith.
Yeah, let's go and pull up. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. It's the Revelation 14:9, and then of course there's another one in 16 in Revelation 16:1. but we're gonna get the one of Revelation 14:9. So this is your fate if you get that Motb. You know what I'm saying? Revelation 14:9. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture unto the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. In verse 11, he said, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. And there you have it right there, man. So, and then we're going to be tormented in the presence of the Lamb, that is our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, in the presence of the angel. So we basically going to be on that chariot, watching America, aka Babylon the Great, be basically burned to stuff. All right, and Yahweh Shai said it. All right, then I think that Matthew 24, where he actually mentioned to the disciple, he said, all these buildings don't y'all see, all these buildings shall be stuffed. Okay, everything that you see right now, it ain't gonna be no more. All right, so anybody that received that mark or that image, you know, that received that mark, that is gonna be your fate. Okay.
They're going because the church is not gonna pick up nobody with a device in their body.
Right.
You got the device in your body that proves you're no good to Yahweh Shai. You have bowed down to Esau. So ain't no chariot gonna pick you up with a device in your body. Chariot only gonna pick up those that got the light of Yahweh Shai in them, that have repented, you know, got the faith. Those are the ones gonna get picked up.
That's the why that mark of exemption.
That's in your forehead, man. Know the names, Yahweh Shai. Those will be picked up in the chariots, man. Those angels. The ones that took that device are not going to be picked up. Like how I read the precept, you're going to get burnt up. You're going to stay here. And that's going to be the hell. See, Esau may seem like when you die, you go to hell. No, hell going to be right here on earth, man. Hell going to be when the missiles start slamming this place. You know, have this place rocking like a drunkard to and fro with them hot thermonuclear missiles. You're going to stay here. You're going to get burnt up.
And that's why what he said is that lake of fire right there. What is the lake of fire? We're going to bring a lake of fire. Them damn missiles. Mm-hmm. That's what caused the lake of fire right there.
It's gonna be slamming nonstop, bloom, 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 blam. You know, you don't want to be in that, man. I said, hey, call Allah Yahweh Shai. We got the fear of the Lord, and we're getting right now, because I don't want to know the Lord by pain. I don't want to feel no hot thermonuclear fire. I don't want to feel that on my flesh. You know, that's a bad way to go. They ain't even regular fire. That's thermonuclear fire. You'll get radiated. They say your tongue and your eyes gonna dissolve. In your skull,
consume away out of your head.
Yeah, man, you don't want that, man. So it's best to get right and serve the Lord, you know, with all your power,
so you can escape from the calamities to come. I got one that this it says, our soul of the trap broken, and we are escaped. And that goes into the hopeful elect, because everybody who's not numbered amongst that, hey, you're gonna receive your fate, man, and that's that destruction.
Woo, perfect precept to end on. Perfect precept. That's the spirit right there, man. That being said, hey, got it over. Okay, I go up. It's been edifying. Want to give our praise glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakadosh, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Baba Ba, Shalom.
Yeah, Baba Ba, baby. Hey, Kwam Yasharala, keep the faith, Yasharala. We must have out of here, baby.
Good. Hey, Tawada for tuning in, Tawada for tuning in. GMS Fact Work. Tawada for tuning in. Shalom.
Yeah, this one brother got a name. I don't know how to pronounce it, though. All right.